appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till it.
All right, welcome, folks. Tonight, here we're live with the Five Kings Motorsports Crooked Line Racing. Late models here. And still on the track. They're in qualifying. They're having a little bit of trouble qualifying right now here at this small track. Alex, it's been a good one. We had some winter weather here, man, this past weekend.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I was on top of this roof changing a condensing unit this morning, and when I got there, it was 18 degrees. So, a little chilly up there.
Yeah. Man, so hope everybody's safe and sound out there in the parts where you're at. We're getting set here to look back, and I want to apologize. Some of the leagues last night had some internet issues, and some of them because storms blew through. But it's good so far tonight. And so far, these guys, not too bad, but season winding down here on these short tracks. And look at that man on top, Chris Carroll with Zimmerman. Boy, we say it week in and week out. You put him out front, up on the beat.
Yeah, he definitely is, Joe. And yeah, we got 3 races left in the season, including tonight. So after tonight, 2 more races. But this track, Southern National, looks a little tricky from what I'm seeing, man.
all these short tracks, they're tricky to me. Hey, hats off to this stuff. Hey, but there at Alex Coffee. Mom's got to be out there watching, and Chase Pierce, we know he's fast. Ty Allen up there. A lot of the top guys. Tanner was talking earlier in the race, or earlier before the race. He's not quite sure about his qualifying right now. He hadn't made one. Now he looks like thought he might come in, but
I don't know. I think last week he got a little late start to the race, I believe, is when.
hard drive issue.
Yeah, hard drive issues. That's what you were talking about with him.
Bounced back the night after with the tour mods here at Crooked Line. Really haven't any much trouble there, and he had a pretty good night. But yeah, his late model night wasn't too good. He's on the track. Unqualifying time, he lays down.
Some of these guys seem to be switching up their paint schemes on me a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. Got it up to 14th, and I think it's about what he says. I'm done. Gonna be Carroll out front with Zimmerman, Coffee, Pierce, and Allen about 5.
Yeah, this track's a little shorter than we've been going at last couple weeks. We're rocking a 0.4 mile track here tonight. So,
Nice.
you know, these guys are going to be all up in there. And I mean, I like how it's a night race here too. I always like the being under the lights and everything. Always makes
Got a
sense.
huge bank in at this track too to be so small.
Yeah, I was looking at that. The turns are 17-degree banking.
Looks like
Which-
it's and not much of a straightaway. Pretty much, probably going to be one of these tracks where you just almost all the time turning.
Yeah, and I'm looking at an overhead right now and getting a couple different shots of this track and whatnot. I mean, kind of like you were just saying, looks like you're going to kind of just be in and out of the turns the whole time. Super quick in, super quick out, and then you're out. You're right back in.
All right, qualifying comes to an end. We'll grid them up. Go racing here at Southern National tonight with the Five Kings Motorsports line. Super late models. If Chris Carroll could hang on to this thing here tonight.
I don't know. Brian Zimmerman up front next to him on the outside of that front row, he's tough to hold off, man, and he's one of those guys too. If he gets out front, he's pretty hard to pass as well.
Wow.
So we'll see. And I got, like you said, Alex Coffey, Chase Pierce, who's been on a pretty mean streak, man. He's been flirting with the devil in a good way and making some stuff happen. I think this is his inaugural season in the super late models, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But anyways, he's doing pretty good. Don't quote me.
Looking at the kick that Frank Harv's got on his hood.
Is that an
Redneck
orangutan?
design.
Oh,
Man, that's a
that is a
hood.
person.
Oh man,
I must have been looking at something else.
thinking about orangutans. Good Lord.
Man, I don't know.
Mind
Monkeys?
Alex, he's drinking.
No. Not currently.
Not currently. Oh, there's
Chuck
Kelly out there. She's
Sinclair.
rooting for coffee.
Woo, Mama Coffee.
All right, getting set to go green. These boys off here.
Oh, and two up front. Those two up front, they're teammates. So you get them together and, man.
Wonder if Zimmerman's going to go there, man. Kind of sleeping on the start.
Yeah, I think I don't know what was going on, but now he's getting back up there.
right, see if Carol can pull this thing off. You know, I've always said the key here is stay out front. We've seen it time and time again. Late models. Tammy says let's go to the 44. 44 is I don't know. It is a 44.
Is that Siegfried?
Oh, Jason Raymond. Hey, back in the back. He's had a pretty good season with Go Green, but yeah, he's had a pretty good. And the reason he's in the back is because he won last week.
Yeah, he's
flag
got
out. Alfie already trouble. Really? Watch it here. See what happened to him. What happened to Coffee here? He's nowhere near a wall. So
That's good.
well, yeah. Not good that he's already spun though. Just lost it. Hopefully he didn't hit anything.
Yeah, because
Jinxed him, Kelly. You jinxed him.
dang it.
Oh. The reason Raymond started in the back is because he won last week. Obviously, if you win the week prior, you have to start in the back the next week. So that's why he's back here in 19th. So he's got to be methodical, work his way up through the front. Very, very careful. Carol wins the race. Maybe I'll get to talk to him.
Ah, you've been getting some withdrawals there, Joe?
I know, man. Last couple times, it's just he even finished in the lead.
Yeah, stealing
Steal all the thunder, man.
your big fat copy thunder.
Terrible.
Ah, it's not my fault. You can't blame me.
Daddy.
I mean, maybe.
Kelly out there putting the face bomb. Think you got to put the sound effects with like.
Dua. How about that?
Dang. All right, Kelly. He'll bounce back. Maybe. Got time.
So-
Tell him to calm down. Be patient. You can get it done.
You absolutely can. That moves Chase Pierce up to third.
Does. Zimmerman second. Carroll out front. A right there in fourth. Probably going to go single file because we can get a lap in. You married yet, man?
Did you ask me this last week?
I don't know. I might have.
I think the answer's still no.
I got you.
I think.
You locked down, that's it. Pierce hanging on the third. He's trying to run down Zimmerman. Got a battle back here for fourth and fifth. That is Edwards. Underneath Day. He's going to scoot right on by and take that spot.
It looks like that. Kind of looks like that bottom line's where you want to be. Just kind of based off of what I'm seeing.
It's going to be a tough place to pass here tonight, too.
Yeah, turns are a little tight. Yeah, good view right
Pittman
here.
right here, man. Yeah, it's good. It's a good view to show you kind of like looks like going into the turns, how close they are. And like we was talking earlier, you can see not very long on the straightaway. I mean, even right here on the cockpit, he might go straight a little bit, but then he's just instantly right back in the turn. A lot of wheel input, and then he goes back straight a little bit, and then boom, right back into the turn. Just a lot of constant turning here.
Yeah, and I think we're rocking 125 laps tonight.
Yeah, back to the 125.
Now we're getting a little bit more spread out here, so as you see, still.
Kelly said, patience is not part of the vocabulary. Well,
Is that a family trait?
let's see, we could say then just
Perseverance.
be more methodical. How's that?
I mean, that works.
Yeah, there you go. Better word. How's that? It sounds more sophisticated.
Yeah, let me light my cigar and sip my wine over here.
That's right. Yeah, we're sophisticated. Pittman, Michael Pittman. Back into
another one?
I'll tell you what, Edwards on the move.
Yeah, this man is cruising. This guy's coming quick.
Found something on that bottom.
I don't know what it is, but just keep doing it.
Absolutely. See if we can overcome Zimmerman up here and take that spot away from him.
Yeah, I think he restarted that last one in 5th place.
Yep.
Once we took the green, made quick work of Jason Day right there and working over Chase Pierce. Now he's up to 3rd.
Big Carroll out front, man. Still. Zimmerman right there. Pierce hanging on the floor. Hey, yellow flag out. Uh-oh. Raymond. 2 guys that we were talking about earlier in the race have now... Oh, he caught the apron. And that thing just snapped out and bit him.
Rawr.
Ouch. It's probably going to be a problem all night tonight. That apron down there, just kind of just it goes flat. You're in that huge banking right here.
Right, and I mean 17 degrees in the turn coming down to immediately flat is never a good mix with the car and going at the speeds that you're going. So that's kind of textbook kind of what you're going to see if/when that happens. So these guys are going to have to keep their heads on their shoulders pretty well, make sure that they're not flirting with that apron too much.
Absolutely. Southern National tonight under the lights here for the Five Kings Motorsports Crooked Line Racing. Carroll is the man out front right now.
Which pace car is that? Is that our...
That's the neutral one.
The gender-neutral pace car. Gotcha. Looks like it's got the taillights of a BMW. But the front looks nothing like one. Now I'm kind of curious to see if Trevor Edwards down here is going to give Zimmerman any space to be able for him to slide down into that inside line, or if he's just going to hold steady and block him off. Looks like Zimmerman will be able to get down there maybe. It's close.
At that leader's advantage a little bit. See what Edwards going to do. Look at him. He's up underneath Zimmerman. Going to take second. And he's bringing Pierce with him.
Yeah, he just slung it into that turn, man. That was quick. Woo!
See what he can do to run down maybe Carroll up front. Edwards is pretty quick. Battle here for 3rd. Zimmerman's not wanting to give that up.
No, he's not. And Jason Day's still back there in that 5th place spot. He's constantly a top 5 contender around these parts, and he's been super consistent and doing a good job this season of being exactly how he's being, showing up, getting these good races, and he's trying to get there too, so we'll see. See if Zimmerman can finally come down.
Like Pierce is going to find him, so let's see if Edwards can run down Carroll up here as hold it around, gets going. I can see what happened to him because surprised there was no caution. Seen that a couple times on the short track. Had some help. Boom! Did. And so no caution for that, but yet everybody else gets big man sleep.
I think he went to go get a hot dog.
Something, man. I'm telling you.
If it's a chili dog, I might be okay with that.
That's true.
But if it's not, then no forgiveness.
Christian Pittman, he's hanging on to 6. So Day. Allen right behind him. Barry Bell. 2. Joshua. Tanner's moved it up to 10th. Not bad for him right now. Yeah, Alex is back up to 11th.
Slowly crawling his way back up there, Joe.
Yeah, maybe he likes that word methodical.
I mean, you could.
I mean, Kelly out there said didn't like patience.
Yeah, we'll stay away from that one.
The
His
rotors,
chest.
how red the rotors are. There's how much brake.
Oh,
Larry Bell.
that's Edwards? No. Thought
Actually,
that was
Joshua
Edwards.
Sexton. Round first. Let's see what happened to him. He's going on the inside in that apron. No, him and Larry got into it. Boom. Alex almost could have been bad for him. Frank Barb got involved. Ow.
That little pit wall right there is unforgiving.
Yeah. Keep pushing.
Put some water barrels in front of it.
Oh. Hard lick.
That's one of those back tires coming off the ground looking ones. Wonder if Tanner got some damage off that. I mean, what? Right through the guy. The police sirens are going outside. I think they found me, Joe.
Did it, man. All you.
What can I say? It's been a good ride. They went away. They went right past the house, so I'm good. False alarm, false alarm. I think I was reading a little bit about this track, and I think they only use it for one event a year. Well, track fact. It is in Lucama, North Carolina.
This one?
Yep.
Didn't know that either.
I don't know where that is, so.
I'd have to look that one up. I'm with you. Flag. Pierce got up to third. Zimmerman tried, but he couldn't get it. Yeah. They got your battle back here with Pittman and company.
Levi Allen trying to get there under him. Keep him out of that spot.
Well, be able to. Maybe. No. He's going to stick that nose in. Off he's still up to 8. This is typical short track racing. Absolutely. Tanner back there, 9th. This battle though right here.
Yeah, Levi's not letting him go. He still wants it.
Major
Fighting Pittman.
Passion. Let's go back on the replay, see what happened. He loses it. He has it. No. Yeah. Maybe. Boom. In the wall. There's no caution for that, really. That is amazing. What? And Larry Bell spent. Well, I'm telling you what.
Too many chili dogs.
Something.
Maybe he's drinking, not me.
That's a good shot of what the whole track does.
Oh, this is a good view.
Shows you about how kind of one groove it is, and just really how small it is too.
That's a good shot right there, especially on the back stretch. You can see just how quick these guys are back into a turn. If you're watching Carroll up front right there, boom, he's out. Now he's right back in. Super fast.
Crazy, crazy. And he's still out front. Edwards has not been able to run him down. Pierce right there. If Edwards makes a mistake, he'll be all on him. Zimmerman back here in fourth, Day in fifth, Pittman up here in sixth, Allen holding it strong here in seventh, Alfie back there in eighth, Barr hanging on in ninth, and Mettler quietly up in the 10th.
There's Jason Raymond right behind him too, looking in on that top 10.
We got one earlier. Gonna bounce back and get back up to 11th.
And he started from the back.
Yep. It's a tough place to pass here. It's really, I mean, you can't do it on the outside. Got to wait till that guy in front of you makes a mistake. Or you can do the bump and run. You can do that.
I mean, it's always in the cards.
That's
Joe.
what the name of the track is. Southern National is the name of the track.
Yep.
It says it's in NC. I'd have to look it up. I've never heard of it. Alex is over here looking up. Master. I can't find something.
June 12th of last year, they had their first ARCA Series East, ARCA Menard Series East race.
Went to directions on, see exactly. It says I'm 2.5 hours away from it.
Nah, that's not far.
See, okay. Okay, this is going towards the coast side. Over near that area. Wherever that town is.
Lacuma or something?
It's over near Wilson area. You're familiar with that area. Pineville, I know where that is. Okay, so it's kind of in between Wilson, Pineville, so it's going towards near the coast. 2.5 hours from where I'm at. Still never heard of it. Okay. Learn something new every day.
Whoop whoop.
They got this track on iRacing. Where's Bowman Gray at?
We should write a strongly worded letter.
I know. I'm gonna put that LA track on here, man. It's made up.
That's already on here?
I think it's coming next build.
Oh, goodness. That's fast.
I think it said here.
Yeah, I think it's, what, the first weekend of February or something?
Yeah, something like that. Carroll's still hanging on to the lead up front. And Edwards, they're behind him.
And he's doing a good job of not really letting them run away with this, because you know, Chris Carroll gets up front. I mean, he tends to run away.
Keep him honest. That's what it'll do. So it keeps Carroll honest. That if he gets a big lead, you get comfortable up there. So that right here, he knows that if he makes one little slip, I have Edwards right there on him. But here lately, Carroll has not been the dominant factor like that. Yeah, they need Bowman Gray, I suppose. Which a lot of people say the LA Coliseum thing they're going to put on here is pretty much what Bowman Gray would look like on iRacing. Which I would agree pretty much will. Oh, Zimmerman on dirt track it a little bit.
Woo-wee.
He tried to stick his nose under Chase. It don't work. That apron down there is
a little slippery.
Now that LA Coliseum would be something good for maybe like the street stocks, maybe cars like this, tour mods, but it's a gimmick track when it comes to NASCAR, and that's a whole different subject. I said something in a post the other day, and all those guys, man, wanted to jump on me about it, and I was like, really? Hold me on, Pete.
Yeah. Anybody got a problem with Joe, they got a problem with me.
They'll be all right.
Send them my email.
Does that be email? Alex don't care at gmail.com.
Yeah, pretty much. You don't want to hear the first email I had when I signed up for Xbox, though.
Zimmerman's trying here on Pierce. Pierce has had kind of a up and season so far. He's had fast cars, but trouble late in the races have really jumped out and bit him. I mean, we're already on lap 74 of this thing, flying by. I just happened to look up at the ticker. I was like, holy cow.
And Pierce, too, despite the, I'll say, adversity that he's ran into on the track, he's been doing a pretty good job of at least bouncing back and capitalizing what he can. He's been consistent in himself. I think he's 5th in points right now.
True. And, you know, and I always say consistency wins championships. You know, you can win a lot of races. Now, obviously, we're winning the majority of races, and you're still consistent after that. With the races that you don't win, then you're going to be hard to beat no matter what. But normally, when a guy goes out and dominates a season, he has several bad races, which is what puts him in a bind to another guy who maybe is finishing in the top 5, top 3s all the time. Maybe win a race here and there. So I always stick to that consistency wins championships for the most part, you know. 98% of the time.
I can't disagree with you there, Joe.
Yeah. I mean, and we've seen it time and time again, you know, in real racing and iRacing here. And Jason Raymond's still hanging on to 10th, Coffee there in 8th, Mettler in between them. Famous 10th place spot we always talk about.
You know, that's always our hot spot, man.
Up being. Tanner's falling back to 11th. He's there. Somewhere behind him. Mettler wants around Coffee. See. Coffee.
Yeah, I think that damage might be getting the best of Tanner back there. Hard battle here with Brandon Mettler. Jason Raymond coming into it too. Alex Coffey there on the outside.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Kelly. It's a gimmick track. It's something for NASCAR to feel better about themselves.
I missed it.
She was talking about what they're running in the Coliseum track. 37 seconds. Going to be on LA, then fly all the way back to Florida because they got Daytona right after.
I'm going to that.
What, Daytona?
Yep.
Well, very nice. That's what I'm saying. I mean, so I mean, it's just a gimmick style thing. Saying that the Busch Clash is what it is that they're running at the Coliseum or something.
Let me look, Joe.
Excellent. I'm doing. He's got an Oscar Mayer car. Boom! Oh, Carroll went up there and just punched him in the back.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Good grief. On that one, ow. That was a bump. Talk about bump draft. Ow. Unusual, though. Edwards probably just gave this race up. Because he did the no-no. He pitted. Why?
Maybe
we've said it
something that
time.
we
Well,
know.
we've talked about this, and tires don't matter. You can get them, but I mean, with what? We're at lap what? 89, 80 some. Am I reading that right?
Hey, yeah, coming on 89 right now.
Yeah. So he's not gonna have enough time unless he gets some cautions to fly his way, and he misses them. And the cautions are the guys in front of him. We've seen it time and time again to come through this field. Somebody should have threw him a memo on. You should have stayed in second place.
Yeah, I mean,
He's just gonna run out of time getting through the field. I mean, as hard as it is to pass here, yeah. I mean, he did come through the field. I'll give him credit earlier, but it took him a while. These laps will wind down. Now, again, if he gets some help here, he can catch himself up there in maybe fourth, third place. Got to do it the hard way. And he's going to be starting on the outside. Another thing.
ooh, that's fun.
Maybe in why he's lining up back.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Or should back. Excellent.
15th?
Yeah, he's. So why? 51, yes. Green flag.
Maybe
I mean,
he's
he'll
trying
make
to
short
challenge
work of him, but
I don't know.
that's just going to be even more work he's going to have to do to get up to the guys in front of him right there who are racing. I mean, he's going to be fast on those new tires, but he's got a lot of cars. Oh, Mettler right there. I mean, he's going to make some moves like this. Tanner does. Oh, Tanner got it back. Somebody. Who was that? Levi.
Mr. Allen. Ooh-wee. Everybody sideways.
Ain't Bob around. Levi around.
Thought I saw a car back behind him a little bit.
That was
too.
Alex Coffee. Oh, he had to check up and slams the wall hard. Okay. That's what he kind of needs here. Kind of need to get some positions. Caution come out. Help him out a little bit. If he can get up to second place, then Carroll's in trouble.
He started on the inside now. Third
Yeah.
row.
What Day, Zimmerman, Pearson, all those guys going to do?
Because he took 4.
Edwards did take 4. The only one up there in the top took 4. Top 4 guys haven't pitted. And I don't blame them because, what we've seen all season is pretty much you don't take tires or you don't pit, you're up front. But Edwards right now is where he's sitting at, and if they go single file, really, really helps. Really helps. But from where he's sitting, Kelly out there. Where he's sitting at is actually sitting in pretty good. If he don't overdrive that car, I mean, he did a few little.
Yeah,
he had to, but he don't put himself in a bad spot.
right.
Some of these other guys aren't just going to roll over and let him pass.
Especially these guys in front of him. Yeah, you got heavy hitters up there, man.
Oh yeah. And they all want to win, They all want to win. Now this does benefit him to be on the inside. Because if, let's say, right there in front of him, Zimmerman gets that good jump, he can follow Zimmerman. and swoop right on by Day, and maybe get Pierce. You know, so get up there third place real quick. And flag flies, and boy, Chase Pierce got a good jump on Carroll. Just don't think that outside is, and just what I was telling you back over with Edwards, he's going to get around Day as Pierce goes in the wall, and just like I said, he's going to be able to slingshot right by both of them. Be reckoning.
Uh-oh.
Now let's see if Edwards and Chase man fit that car in there like a glove.
That was close, man. That was close. Ooh.
Let's see if Edwards, man, he's going to drive it down the inside. Got those tires to hook.
Right.
This is what he wants. He's got time to do it, 20-some laps, and Carroll hold him off. This is about the best scenario that he possibly could ask for.
He is closing.
Yeah. I mean, this is where if I'm Carroll, you got to pass me on the outside. Not give me that inside lane. You're going to have to move me if you want that inside lane. And I don't even think with those 4 tires, he's got the car to do it. Yeah, Carroll's not going to give up that. Oh, and that's what he had to do. He drove it in there, and he pretty much just... Now Carroll knows how he's going to drive. Carroll needs to... There you go. Stuff it in there. He let him know about that move. Ooh. Carroll let him know about that move. He didn't appreciate it. That was basically I didn't appreciate what you did. You drove it down inside of me. And... Yeah. Wow. But I mean, again, I mean, that's short track racing.
Yeah, I was going to say, quote, short track racing, end quote, Joe White.
Hey, it's exciting stuff. Pierce off the pace bad. He's way back at 6. As this car just goes away. He has a good run at the beginning of the race, and it just goes away, and then he goes right into the 4.
I think he got a little help there from Mr. Raymond.
Oh. Ouch. Now, I'm going to tell you what, if I'm Carroll, and I understand how Carroll normally is, he goes, well, yeah, I don't want to race anybody bad or anything like that, but he has to remember that move. And on this restart, you drive it into turn 1. And, yeah, he's I can tell Carroll right now is probably not happy with it. Are they teammates?
That's what I'm looking at, and
no,
I don't believe so.
I don't even see Edward. Edward's in. He ain't part of 5 Kings.
I don't see him either.
Part of them.
At all.
He ain't even in here. Okay. Well, I can say this, and like I always said, Carroll. Now, the bad thing is Carroll's going to be on the outside. That's going to put Zimmerman on his inside. Carroll is pretty much going to drive that thing. I know how, Carroll's always talking about, definitely want to respect the guy in front. And true to form, I don't blame him, but it was an aggressive move by Edwards, which, hey, racing, I did like the bump that Carroll did, because it almost tried to bump and run. The problem is, when Carroll did it, he let out, and he should have just kept driving right on in, and I think he might have got right by beside of him. I don't know if Carroll was, I don't know if Carroll was like, hey, appreciate the move you did, and I know you're faster, but still, I mean, he had Edwards there because Edwards was sliding and he saw Carroll kind of let off of it, and it's like, I mean, at some point you've got to say, okay, if a guy's going to drive you like that, you want to be respectful on the track, but at some point you're going to have to go, okay, I'm going to have to drive him the way he's going to drive me. I really don't want to wreck him. Hey, look, you don't want to wreck him. Edwards is going to try to get the heck out of Dodge, and he did right there. Because he's got to get out front of Carroll. Carroll doesn't have the tires to run into that turn. what happened. Good battle going on behind him.
Yeah, I think that's Day and Raymond. Raymond all the way from the back, battling for fourth right here with Jason Day.
Raymond's having a good move up to the front. Just curious of what Carroll will do if he does get near Edwards. Oh, a little contact there, and that puts Allen up in the wall. Caution. Little side-by-side door rack.
I think we might have a little shootout coming up, Joe.
Oh, been a thriller, man.
So if I have my toes curled up under my feet, does that technically mean that I've been on my toes this whole time?
Over.
I think so.
You move my one toe.
I can wiggle my pinky toe by itself. That's about the most talent I got, though.
Now there's body build.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
My youngest one came in. Sorry, folks, kind of all sudden. My youngest one came in. You know, that dude. Look, I got a 15-year-old. He'll be 16 this year. And true to form, he's in shape and all. He comes in, and he was like, "Can you do this?" And he was showing me something, and I said, "Well, no, but can you do this?" And I started, flexing my. How do you do that? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I just do it.
Dad, what are you doing? Teach me.
What? How do you do that? He's all in, martial arts stuff, going to the gym, so he's like.
Well, if Carol's got anything left, this is the time to do it.
Green flag. Edwards gets a good jump. Carroll just can't because of his old tires. And
what happened?
What am I doing? Oh! Turn.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Carroll's got tires to hold up, get to him.
Do they start single file for this one? Because it wasn't a full lap?
Good question.
But can they do a quote-unquote green-white checkered on a single file? I have some of those. Apparently 2 in a row.
Yeah. It's going to be a green-white check.
I think I'm good questioned out for the day.
All right. I think the race is going to be for third place back here. Raymond, Pittman, Zimmerman.
Zimmerman's just got to hold that line.
Got the preferred line on the inside.
I guess they're stacking.
Pittman is in a good spot here to maybe take the fourth place away.
Or maybe make something happen. Who knows? I guess they're going single file.
Well, it looks like.
Green
Flag. It's a good jump. Looks like he hit the brakes and took off. I think Carroll's going to get it. Zimmerman's hanging on there. Raymond. I could bump a little bit on Zimmerman. Flag one more time. Got a turn forward. Y'all Edwards, Carroll, Zimmerman bringing it home. Great.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting, man.
What? All right, well, let's see if we can get some of these guys.
In our new and improved waiting room, we have chairs and couches. Coffee over there on the table.
Our third place man, Zimmerman. Let's get to work.
Brian, Alex up at the booth. You got me?
Yeah, Alex, how you doing tonight, bud?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing after that third place finish here?
I think it was good. We had a good run tonight. Call of the race was 4 tires there. Trevor coming in getting tires with about 50 to go was the right call. He made the right call. We didn't have nothing for him there at the end. He did a good job.
Right, and like you said, making that call to take tires or not take tires, I mean, you and your teammate Chris also did not pit. But, I mean, it still worked out for you. Were you guys kind of iffy on whether or not to, or were you just kind of sticking to your britches?
We were kind of sticking to our call before the race. With 22 cars in the field, we just didn't think that was the right call to make. Didn't realize that there was only 10 or 11 cars on the lead lap, I think, when he pitted. That was our mistake. We didn't keep up with how many was still on the lead lap. We were just thinking we were going to get, pushed back to around 14th, 15th, and with that many cars, I just didn't think I could get back through the field clean. So we made our bed. Once we didn't pit there was no change in our mind. We couldn't go back and pit with 100 or with 20 to go or 25 to go. It was definitely too late there. So he made the right call and definitely won him the race. He did a good job.
Well, since I think we're getting to the point of the season where points can be brought up a little bit, coming into this race, looks like you're sitting 7th place. I mean, this 3rd place finish should definitely help you. How you feeling coming into the final 2 races of the season?
Feel good. We've had good speed all year. I had to miss last race. Wasn't able to make the race, so that hurt us in points, being a race down. Chris should have the points pretty much. I don't know if he's got them wrapped up yet, but if he keeps clean the next 2 races, he should have this. He's just dominating again like he did last season. I'd pulled within 7 of him before we had to miss a race, but I don't think we had anything for him. He's just doing a great job.
Yeah, both of you are holding it down on the team, working well together. I'm pretty sure I brought it up earlier in the race, how you guys just link up together, and it's kind of good night after that, man. You guys are awesome duo together and work pretty well together, and it's pretty difficult to get past both of you, man. So anybody you want to give a shout out to or thank for this awesome, exciting race here tonight?
First person I want to thank is Jason Day. He followed me a lot tonight, and he could have stuck his nose in there a few times, run me real clean. I see that once again he's gotten something happened to him in the last 10, 15 laps. He seems to be snake bit. So thank Jason for running me clean all night long, and hate that he didn't get him a good finish tonight. But I'd like to thank the guys over at Pit Lizard Performance, running with those guys in this league, and a lot of fun. Chris Carroll, Larry Bell, and we just been having a good time and enjoying running together. Levi's been running with us also, so that's been fun. So I'd like to thank you guys and Crooked Line Racing, everybody that has anything to do with the broadcast. A lot of fun, so look forward to watching that tomorrow at work.
Heck yeah, man. Well, congratulations again. Awesome race here. We look forward to next week.
Thanks, Alex. We enjoyed it. Y'all have a good week.
Oh, that's place man, Brian Zimmerman. Second place guy, Chris Carroll. Let's get a word with him.
Chris Carroll, it's Alex. I'm a Steel of Joe's Thunder again. You got a copy?
Got a copy, Alex?
How you feeling, man, after that race?
Well, I mean, a little bit melancholy. Maybe tires was a call. Trevor made a good call, taking tires there. Yeah, I wish. I mean, I'm racing for points. I'm not racing for wins. So I think I made the right call for me, and he made the right call for him.
Well, I mean, you're currently sitting in first, and I don't doubt it won't stay that way for after this race tonight, but kind of racing up front the entire time. He got a full head of steam after he got those fresh tires. Did you kind of think you were going to be able to hold him off, or was he just coming, man?
I didn't think I could hold him off. When I saw him up to fifth under that caution, I knew I was in deep trouble. I was going to have to drive the wheels off it. And, I mean, we got together there. I let him know I didn't like it, and we'll put it in the memory bank. But we talked it out. Everything's cool there. And it's racing, man. Sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes you're the windshield, man.
Heck yeah, don't look at my windshield, though, because holy cannoli. Yeah, that's kind of how Joe put it. He's like, oh, Carol, let him know. And he hit it right on the head there. So coming into the last two races.
Go ahead.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Just trying to keep that points lead intact and do the right things. I wanted to race Trevor harder and not give him anything there, but at the same time, I got to think about points. Once he got there, I didn't want to do anything silly and trying to, pay him back and wreck myself in the process or wreck him, right? I got nothing against Trevor. I got nothing against, he's always raced me clean, and we've always had good races. So, but I'm just trying to keep that points lead intact and trying to move forward without incident, man.
Absolutely, and kind of racing as consistently as you have been. I'm going to let you know that Joe does miss you. I'll let you know that. He misses you.
Finishing second and getting Alex interviews. I got to finish in first to get a Joe interview, I guess, right?
Yeah, he's saying that I'm stealing his thunder or something or whatever. But anyways,
there's only one Joe White, so we'll try and get a Joe White interview there.
That's true. You got two more for it. Anybody you want to give a shout out to or thank for this awesome, exciting race here tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank always Brian Zerman powering this car. Got to thank Pit Lizard Performance Boys. They had a tough night tonight. Zerman finished third, which is a good run, but the other boys had some trouble. And I got to thank you guys for doing the broadcast. I got to thank all my friends and family for watching, and the new team there, Refined Motorsports. We're looking to do big things in Road to Pro and some other deals going on. So I got to thank them too.
Heck yeah, man. Well, congratulations, second place. I always like talking to you, so we'll roll in these next two races, see what we got for you.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for a good interview, Alex.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Second place guy, Chris Carroll, as always. Let's bring the guy up here tonight, though. Had to move the race. Trevor, Joe, the boot guy copy.
I got you, buddy.
I will tell you what, when I first saw you pit, I said, man, doomsday, because normally tires do not matter. Made them work tonight, but then I gotta go back on the move you did. Was that a move you thought you had to do, or just one of them racing things?
Talking about the move for the lead?
Yeah, the move.
Yeah, there was a whole groove underneath them. So I mean, if I'm going to be faster rolling to the center, I'm going to take it. I'm not going to. You can't wait on it. With Chris, he's going to be faster long run probably because I can't drive these fixed setups. But yeah, on my screen I was full car width underneath them, and then that's when we made contact.
Right. What did you think though when you got around him and he did that bump? Did you think maybe here he comes back on me? I mean, what was going through your mind then? Love the drama.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as I hit the bottom, I knew there was probably nothing he could really do because I had to drive off with the new tires. So I just kept on focusing on not getting in too hard and rolling on the bottom.
Tell you what, like I said, normally I would say that the four tire stop was just a doomsday. We've seen it all season, all last season. Hey, you made it work. You came through the field, and I said, you had some cautions fly your way. You was able to pass cars, got up there and got the lead. Fast machine. I mean, did you like this track here?
It's one of my favorite tracks. I wasn't a huge fan of the setup in practice, but in the race it really wasn't as bad as it was for practice for some reason. But now the only reason I really pitted right there was when me and Chris were lapping one of the cars. It didn't go all the way to the fence, and we made some contact, and it felt like it damaged the right front. The car wouldn't turn the same afterwards, and I knew I wasn't going to beat Chris, with a car that didn't turn like that. So it was either pit and have a chance at the win, or agree to finish second, and I ain't here to finish second.
Well, you know, but when you made the call to pit, because like I say, normally pitting in this series or anything like that, it's usually, like I say, it usually is a doomsday. And was that going through your mind, like, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through the?
Like I said, it was.
We've seen that.
Yeah, I hate tires. I think tires shouldn't even really be an option in short track, especially 125 lap races. But it's one of those things that, like I said, I wasn't here to finish second. So I mean, if I take tires when no one else came with me, that's why I didn't take tires. I was coming down and take a fast repair, and then ended up not even really needing it. It only said I had like 0.9 of damage, which it felt way worse. So I don't know if something else happened, but yeah, the reason I even took tires, no one else did, and I mean, I figured if maybe later on they took tires, 5 or 10 laps later, it'd cycle me to the front with fresh tires. So at that point, I had nothing. I had nothing to lose at that point once I was the only car down pit road.
Hey, it worked out for you, like you said, and again, we've seen it time and time again. Sometimes it don't, but tonight you made a masterfully worked out, put it in victory lane. You got anybody you want to thank for an awesome win?
Just got to thank McConey Setup Shop, man. That's the one's logos on the car. He helps me out. So look forward to coming up
Jeff,
in other leagues. Oh, Jeff's a good dude.
He helped me out in the booth, man. Good guy there, but hey, like I said, put in victory lane, a good win, good call tonight there, Trevor.
Thank you, man.
Oh, that's winner tonight. What an exciting one, because it kind of explained a little bit there then to why he went into the pits and all that. But still, what a race, what a finish. That was an exciting one, Alex.
Yeah, man, it was. I mean, super fast race too. I mean, obviously it's one shorter track than we've been at the last 2-3 weeks or so, but these guys definitely put on a show for us, so I'm excited to see what they got for us the last 2 weeks, man.
Going to be interesting. I hope you tune in next week, folks. Got 2 more to go here for the Fire Kings Motorsports Crooked Line Racing Super Late Models for myself and everyone. Have a good night.